na kaukaukalīu na ka manu ahai kanunau awa ai ai ka hukala au I ka awa o puna ma puna puna mai ana ko aloha e hola au mai ana ia ue moi e hola au mai ana ia ue moi
ai hoi puna I ka wa'a
Oi puna I ka wa'a palolota I noha ule ule I nala I hala oko oko olu e hai ke kui kui aulu mano hala e tamaka walu I hea e ku akula oi I sapahu ku akala awa nani e ke kikala oko hirokini Ailu I te onea o hanakahi I da bololu wahine atalu ala e ala e ala e hei Oi puna I ka wa'a palolota I noha ule ule I nala I hala oko oko olu e hala e hai te tuki tuki a ka ulu mano hala e ka maka walu I hea e ku akula oi tapahu ku aka awa awa nani e ke kikala oko hirokini oilu ulu I te onea o hanakahi I da pololu wahine atalu ala e ala e ala e hei
hei noa no ka wehine no kālua
For you, our beloved Auntie Pat, we open this presentation with Ua no veo ula kapua o kia ali'i, an oli that was taught to us by Auntie Pat. And she said to us, whenever we open our presentations, open up the presentation with this oli. For to bring up a beautiful day is so appropriate for us Hawaii and for us po'e hula. Mu'ukiki Vai was a hula that was shared to us by Auntie Pat and Uncle Nathan Napoka. That was Auntie Pat's very first hula. She was 4 years old when she learned it from her mama, Tutu Mary Kavena Pukui. And hoi puna I ka wa'a, Auntie Pat's very favorite hula. Whenever she went to parties, she went to an event, if someone asked her to dance hula, she would say, if you know hoi puna I ka wa'a, I'll dance it for you. For you, Auntie Pat, we love you. As you celebrate your 100th year, we do these dances, these hula, these mele, in honor of you. Hālau Kekuaokalā ala Iliahi has been fortunate to have several really solid foundational pieces that support our hula. On my side, on the Kane side, we have had the wonderful teachings of O'Brien Iselu and Thaddeus Wilson. And I also come from Howard and Olana'ai when I was a keiki. So for me, that is tradition. And on my wife's side, of course, Kumu Hula Keli'i Rachel and Uluvehi Guerrero and their foundation, and Aunty Nina Maxwell when Haunani was a keiki. That's tradition to her as well. But I think over the past several years, what has defined tradition to us is the teachings of Auntie Pat Namaka Bacon and Uncle Nathan Napoka. In 2006, I had a blessed opportunity to take a workshop with several other Kumu Hula with the teachings of Aunty Pat and Uncle Nathan, and we learned Hanu Hanu Nu'uanu together. And I didn't realize it at that time, but Aunty Pat had an eye on me and Haunani, and she began to share stuff with us. And I didn't know why, but I was happy about it. It made our hearts happy that someone was willing to continue to share with us. So the teachings that Aunty Pat had shared with us, her hula from Keahilua Hine, Joseph Ilala Ole, and Kapua, really now defines tradition to us. It's hula that existed in the 1930s when Aunty Pat learned the hula and began to share that hula with wonderful Kumu Hula that we know these days, that we respect these days, that we honor these days. Aunty Alice Namaka, Alice Lee, and many other Kumu Hula that went to Kawena Puku'i and Aunty Pat for hula. So now when we look at tradition, and I remember Aunty Pat first coming to our house one day on Maui, and she asked me point blank, "How many hula olapa you know, Iliahi?" And at that point in 2006, I only knew one, and that was the one that she taught us, Hanu Hanu Nu'uanu Aya Iuka. And so she knew she had some work to do. And at that time, Aunty was already in her late 80s. And today, this year, 2020, she's 100 years old. And so she said, okay, you need to learn some hula olapa, some olapa that existed beyond what you know now. And so she started to share with us. It is that teaching that now guides our hula, guides our creative process. You know, when I look at mele now that we want to choreograph to, we have that foundation of O'Brien Eselu and Thaddeus Wilson to dig into. We have that foundation of Keli Iraishel and Uluvehi Guerrero to dig into as well. But I think that the overwhelming and the overpowering tradition that comes through is the teachings of Aunty Pat. In the mele that she taught us not only the mele, not only the stories, but she taught us why we were doing it. Traditional motions, traditional feet work that went with certain words, that went with certain expressions. And I remember her saying, you know, we don't see those things a lot these days in choreography. But one of the things that would make her heart so happy is for her to see it again in hula. And so that desire to honor Aunty Pat and to make her happy is what guides us in choreography nowadays. We want to be creative. We want to share what we know in our hula with our haumana. But that foundation that Aunty Pat had given us, the reasons why we do a hela, the reasons why we do a certain traditional motion for a certain word, is always guiding us, always motivating us, and always allowing us to be creative in a traditional way.
Hano Hano Nu'uanu Aya Iuka is a hula a noho for Queen Kapi'olani. This particular hula was shared to us by our beloved Aunty Pat and Uncle Nathan Napoka back in 2006. This hula was shared with Aunty Pat when she was a very young girl, when she studied hula with Keahilua Hine. This particular hula is a combination of hula olapa and hula kuhilima. It's a very difficult style of dance, a dance that takes a lot of skill, a lot of preparation, a lot of concentration to do. As you will see the hula olapa, the dancers trading from standing up and dancing on the ground. We do for you this hula in honor of Queen Kapi'olani, in honor of Aunty Pat, Namaka Bacon, in honor of hula. Hano hano nu'uanu aya iuka.
In Hālau, we learn so many different things. To me, the biggest lesson I've learned in Hālau is kuleana, or responsibility. As an adult, kuleana and responsibility is automatic. We all have different responsibilities, and Hālau has taught me how to balance everything that goes on in life, all my different responsibilities, and also taught me how to do them to the best of my abilities. Being that kuleana is something that I learned in Hālau, it's also my responsibility, or my kuleana, to teach my younger hula brothers and hula sisters that same concept of balancing and being able to do all of our kuleana well. And Hālau has taught me that. And as hula people, that's what we do. That's one of the greatest lessons I've learned in Hālau.
O Maui, o papai kani au. O haho kalulu kau pakapaka na nai awahi o ia. O na kai ai aia o leila o kala kaua e hua ka mai. No ka pelani o kakae no loko haunaka keli. O kaualu o e o ki kuma ka ala neo, o la I e lohe lohe a kalamaku ai. O naha kapua pi ilani wahine, puka mai ka makoka hai pi ilani, o ole pau, o ka ulahea, o ka ma, o ka malala walu. mai o ke o kālole, nāna ke ali I hānau kalā kaua. Nāna ke ali I kāhi ko mauilai, kāhi ko I wai kāka e hāki anu oli kaua ka palilo. He ua, he ino, he pā, he ei mahi ki lai, ho ohi ki mai ana kai au nei, e hai mai ana ka pua nā ka moe. E alai! Ai! Au hea o e maui o pa!
Kui! Au hea o e maui o papa e kapua a ka malala walu. Au hea o e maui o papa e kapua a ka malala walu. Hele na hono api ilani, he ohi kapu oi no ia o. O kapela kapu ho'i o kakae, ala mai e na wai e ha. O kapela kapu ho'i o kakae, ala mai e na wai e ha. Aina o hana I kai aiki, ei kei ke o ni o kakuhi he wai. I ka nuho nui mā ke kauna, ka lā ka maha o. Ua hiki mai nei, ka iwile I no e ta ohi kukahi o na motu. Ua hiki mai nei, ka iwile no e ta ohi kukahi o na motu. Lava! Hei no kalā kau.
At the beginning of 2020, I had the blessed opportunity to compose a mele that honors Queen Liliuokalani and honors Mai Ohana that lives in Maunawili, Oahu. In particular, Mai Tutu Kane Kualua, Hālau Kekuaokalā au ala Iliahi Kaleleiki. This particular mele brings Liliuokalani to our Aina Kupuna, Kamakalepo. When Liliu would travel to Maunawili to visit and to vacation and to spend time with her people, she would visit Kamakalepo and bathe in its beautiful stream that meandered through the property. We do this hula for you, Liliu, for Kekuaokalā au ala Iliahi, for family. Aya o kalani ka makalepo. Aya o kalani ka makalepo.
Growing up in Hālau, I have learned many valuable lessons. I have learned to be humble within myself, compassionate for others, and to be grateful. I'm so grateful for both of my Kumu Hula, for Hālau, and for my Hula brothers and Hula sisters. I have learned to live in the moment, on the stage and off the stage, and all the wonderful memories and relationships I have had the privilege of experiencing through Hālau has given me so much aloha and mahalo, and I know that that would be the most important to me and the most memorable that will last forever. I love my Kumu Hulas so deeply, and I mahalo them for entrusting me as a haumana, as well as all my Hula brothers and Hula sisters to carry on the traditions of their Hula legacy, their Kumu Hula. And with that kuleana, that great kuleana, I know that it makes us better Hula people and people in general. And with that, I know that we can move forward as a lahui.
With these next two mele, we continue to honor our ohana, our family, with the first song being Mele Ohana, a gentle nod to Kumukeli Irashel and Uluvehi Guerrero. The second song we do for you folks is a song written by myself for the love that a child has for his parents. Honoring our ohana, a song entitled Mele Ohana and Lei Pakalana.
Paini ka leo I ku ohana Na ke aloha I kau ka lei ku upoli Na uku makana aloha e Ke ia aina e pula mama I loko ku una Kua e malama mau Eia ku aloha ia oko I lift my voice up to my family whose love I wear upon my chest. This is my gift of love for you from this land that has nurtured me. It remains here in my heart, cared forever by God. Ke akua e malama e aku aloha ia oko ana nei kupoli e konia ka puai mapumai nei ke ala o ka pakalana kuia Iliahi kale a ala ona mapumai nei ke ala o ka pakalana kuia Iliahi kale a ala ona haina mai ka puana ka beauty o ka pakalana luana vale ke ike kale aloha o ke ola mauloa haina mai ka puana ka beauty o ka pakalana luana vale ke ike kale aloha o ke ola mauloa Known as the anthem of our Hālau family, this next song honors Kumu Hula, O'Brien Eselu, and Thaddeus Wilson. Taking you to the west side of Oahu, we honor our lineage. Aloha ia owai anai. Aloha ia owai anai, he malui ka ulu niu kaulana o pokai, he na nike hei ke aku. Aloha ia owai anai, he malui ka ulu niu kaulana o pokai, he na nike hei ke aku. Kukila kila ka ulu vehi samaile lauli ili he ala hui hui haku kila kila ka ala ku hibi kaui ka hano ulu vehi samaile lauli ili he ala hui hui pa ana kamakani ke kaya ulu he mali ai ke ala o ka aba puhi he pu ala o na pa ana kamakani ke kai ulu he mali e pui ai ke ala o ka aba puhi he pu ala o na haina mai ka puana o ai anai ku home Home aloha e MACC hula, home pohoina ole. Haina mai ka puana o ai anai ku home. Home aloha e MACC hula, home pohoina ole. Home pohoina ole.
Our ultimate goal is to create amazing individuals and strong leaders within the community through hula. in Hālau, you learn a lot of things. You learn about how to be a good person. And I believe that is one of the most strongest points that we have in Hālau, in our teaching. And we do that through Hula. We teach a lot of respect, a lot of humility, and just graciousness, and kokua. You know, we want to make sure that we put always our best foot forward through our students, through our haumana. And I believe that that is the ultimate goal. Our mission statement is very similar to the reason why the Maui Arts and Cultural Center is here. Our mission statement is to preserve and to perpetuate the hula and its culture, such as the Maui Arts and Cultural Center is able to preserve and perpetuate the arts. You know, for us, our Hālau started in 2004. We were a very young Hālau, and when we first started with our hula statement, we knew we wanted to preserve all the things that we learned from our Kumu, and in turn perpetuate to our students. Over the years, we have built up our repertoire, and we have come to the point where we celebrate our milestones, our 5th year, our 10th year, our 15th year, and we've been so blessed to do that here at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. You know, we have incorporated not just hula, but also fashion and part of the arts in our fundraisers and celebrations that we've had here at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. And through that, I believe our Hālau has just grown in just the richness in our knowledge in hula, our perpetuation of hula as well as culture.
This mele was written by Aunty Mary Kavenapukui. Tutu Mary and Aunty Pat would often visit Hanauma. Their journey would start in Waiala'i early in the morning, taking them to the beautiful Hanauma. Ladies and gentlemen, taking you on a journey, showing you the beauty of this wonderful place, a song entitled Hanauma. Mahalo e hanau, ikanania o Hanauma, ke kai ku ono halai, po ai ia e na pali. Mahalo e hanau, ikanania o Hanauma, ke kai ku ono halai, po ai ia e na pali. Ua make nui ia, ke ala nui ki ke e iho aku ai I lalo, I ke kaha o ne a ke a. He ka hua na ka lehu, e lua na hau oli ai, e ho olo noli ke ha e ana, I ka leo hane o ke kai. Olu I ka pe ahi, I ka makani ahe, e ho olu li maha li e nei, I nā laua o ke kiawe. Haina mai ka puana, no ka nania o Hanauma, ke kai ku ono halai, po ai ia e na pali. Haina mai ka puana, no ka nania o Hanauma, ke kai ku ono halai, po ai ia e na pali, po ai ia e na pali.